I honestly can't handle encountering another weirdo in this lifetime, y'all. I promise y'all.
So these are things that really piss me off. People who watch your page and they study what gets on your nerve and do that exact thing. Like, they wouldn't like you as being weird or being a modern spirit. And let's say they asking all the questions, they preying on your downfall, but whole time they playing as a friend when really they a foe. I never get people who come into people's life and act like you're something that you're not. Act like you're somebody's friend and you don't want to be their friend. Act like you're wanting to be in a relationship with someone when you actually want to sit there and destroy them. You are literally the devil child in a human form. That's something really, because sometimes people can't even be fixed or healed or saved. Another thing that really pissed me off is someone who makes me feel uncomfortable every time I go to my favorite spiritual shop. Like, this person always asks like how am I so abundant and admire me, and then even when she do weird things, and she's an earth sign, I just brush it off because it's just like she'll be the same person if you was not having money as a black woman to be like, look, she's miserable, she's like a bad person, she's unhappy. Like, people really just want to talk bad about you, and when you're doing good, no one wants to compliment you. Pay attention to the crickets, especially when you give people compliments and they're not giving you reassurance and telling you uplifting things. Stay the fuck away from them. The next thing that's weird is people who have a perception of you. Like, they think they have you all figure out. Like, oh yeah, you don't really got no motion. You ain't really doing shit. But then when you are paying your own bills, you're like, it's like someone who wants you to always prove to them. And they're studying you the most. Like, I cannot stand another encounter of a weird person. And they wonder why I give them a look. Because they know if they fuck around and find out, I'm gonna take you there. Like, I don't get the point, especially when I used to live in the hood. Like, everybody was going through it, and instead of people realizing that and coming together as a community, people would tear down one another. Like, and you're not even doing better than the next guy, and the next guy's not doing better than the next guy. Everybody's trying to get out. But if we save and we work together as a team, we can, and tell each other resources and learn to stop overspending, we can get there. And this is one for family. Imagine everybody coming against you and they don't like you. And then when you give them the same energy, now you're the bad guy and they don't like you. Interesting, right? Imagine those same family members that get mad at you and try to gaslight you into forgiving them, and they do the same exact thing to piss you off. I'm tired of encountering a weirdo. I had did a live on YouTube where the girl was saying like someone will ask about her degree in psychology, and then when they see that you picked a good degree and you're actually good at it, and you're like, it's gonna make you a lot of money, they get very hateful and spiteful. But this is the same parent that wants you to make a certain amount of money to take care of yourself. It's like there is some toxic ass moms and dads that want their kids to struggle financially just the way they struggle raising you. And you seen how that put a hold on you, like survivor mode, stress, always moving, never having stability, sometimes missing meals. And it's like you really gotta annoy the unhappy and the miserable, pretty much. Things I cannot stand, and it's weird and it's pushing me to the fucking edge. I feel like I can't stand someone just sitting there acting like they know you. Like, and thinking you're supposed to care. Like, imagine how many people are talking bad about you and making rumors. Because this is what I was going through when I was on my run, and I was just enjoying my workout, and like me and my neighbor was laughing. It's like people who actually, and he's like, they really believe that you really care, that they're sitting here lying. You feel me? It was like he was explaining how his ex went around making it seem like he this and that, he had HOE and that. And I know he's always stayed to himself. And this person used him for money. And then at the same time, this is the same ex that be calling him, wanting him back for financial gains. It's crazy how even people got this with baby mamas, baby daddies, ex relationships where they talk so bad, drag your name in the dirt, but still, if they could, they would go back and want to DTF you. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like, the last one is like someone running their mouth and they act like they're a bully and they don't got no hands. How you talking that much shit? You can't even fight. You can't even fight. Now I may be sweet. I might have a sweet voice, but even my friends know, cause my mom had us in the hood. Even my cousins will pull me out of class to fight their fights because somebody wanted to pick on them. I that I think another weird thing is like someone knowing that they can help you be resourceful or let you know how to make money, or like, like even this girl, she said like her was in the same industry and influence, and she was like, okay, she got paid from this wig and she let her know how to get paid, but she didn't want to let her know what she did to get paid, even though she already got the deposit, already got paid, but she could apply for that brand so she could make money. I hate people like that. I really can't stand you. And then the worst part, to end off all the weirdos together, is that they're knowing that they're being weird, and then they hate that you see them as a modern spirit, as a weirdo, as someone who just trying to get on your fucking nerve, like a kid that never got attention from their mom or dad, and they don't even like you for that because you're so aware. Like, I don't know if people think people don't have eyes and ears and brains, that like Erica Badu said, it's what's between your ears. Another weird thing, after I sneeze, it's like people get mad that you're intelligent. You're intelligent because all the trauma you went through, and you seen this shit since you was 12 or 16 or 8. It's so sad when I hear men and women that goes through this and they seen crazy ass shit, and then you expect them to do the same toxic patterns. You having that child at 16 really showed how you have to have self-respect. You have to be careful who you have a kid with. You have to be careful moving fast. You can't be around anybody. It's okay to be a virgin till you're 24. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. Another thing that's weird, a weirdo who always like think everything that you talk about is about them. And it's really about your past life and shit that you keep seeing. And, I don't know. Another weird thing that I hate is people who make people feel bad off their base of their living, or how much money they're having, or whatever mental health thing they're facing. Because one thing my therapist taught me, he said the pharmaceutical drugs will love to make money and make you seem like you can't heal your depression or your anxiety or your stress or your anger issues, but they're not teaching you. They're giving you substance, drugs, pharmaceutical medicine that they say is going to help. But then if you look at the side effects, which people never look at that white paper and go skim the skim of what it's doing to your body and learn to heal triggers. This is why I just like that when he said that, okay? Another weirdo is someone who pocket watch, like from your hair, if you do hair, do nails, you're entrepreneur, like they always pocket watching you. They always penny watching you, or whatever they call it. I think it's pocket watching. And that's why my crush, I said like some real shit. Is like, take it slow with people. Cause he be like, that's one thing I noticed. You don't really know people. People could switch up. You feel me? That's one thing I like about the Prince of Bel Air. Like, when she didn't want to lose her virginity and he respected her, it's just like, why men love bitches is like, it don't matter how long you've been celibate. If you don't feel comfortable or you don't feel ready, don't force yourself. It's not gonna keep a man the quickly you open your legs, or keep a woman the quickly you put your pants down, homie. Like, it don't matter how good you are. If you're not treating that person, you're not mentally right for yourself, you don't love yourself, you're not financially stable where you at, you're not trying to evolve, you're not trying to be better or heal your wounds, you're gonna keep ending in toxic cycles. This is why I tell people, some people get so mad and try to dim your light because how intelligent you are, due to the fact you are probably the one that's quiet and observe everything. You're like that TikTok sound. Like, I don't fucking like you guys. Like, I don't like hanging with certain people because you kind of realize how fake people are. And my last weirdo is someone who seen you help them when they was down, and then when it's your time to shine, or like help, be helped, or be catered to, or taken care of by people, it's like someone has a fucking problem of you getting a healthy relationship, knowing you deserve it, or helping you, but they'll talk mad shit about what you're going through. I never seen that. Like, I'm thankful I gave to my subscribers, my supporters, and I even seen how people copy and follow the trend, but it's just out of love. I don't want to see a sister. If we really are a sisterhood, isn't we supposed to help one each other? Because someone has to be the leader to make the community different. This is why some weirdos I stay away.